Hey, how's it going? This is Melinda and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to discuss with you why I am changing my mind about vinyl record reissues. I've always been a huge fan of originals. I love the history. I love the way they sound. But I think reissues have come a long way, and I'm going to discuss with you why I'm changing my mind when it comes to originals versus reissues. Also, in the mail today, I received an incredible gift from a company called 1441 Engraving. They are an incredible company ran by amazing people. I can't recommend them enough, and I'm going to leave the link to their website below. Please check them out. You know, as time goes on, if you're needing a gift, maybe later down the line when you're looking for Christmas presents, they can engrave something very beautifully for you. They sent this to me, and this is the very first one I've ever had. It is a Turntable Weight, and just check it out. It's perfect for me. It has the Van Halen logo. Van Halen's my very favorite band. It has the year and my name. How beautiful is that? And what an incredible gift this is for the vinyl record lover in your life. So I don't know a lot about turntable weights, but I do know that if you have a record that maybe is slightly warped, this will take care of it when you're playing it. It stabilizes it. I also think it just helps the sound a little bit. I know audiophiles really use these often, and I really am curious to see what it's like. I know it's just going to be a really beautiful accessory to have, and I do believe that they do help with maybe vibrations. It just makes your record sound just a little bit better. So what an incredible one to have for my turntable. I am so excited. Thank you to 1441 Engraving, and like I said, I've left a link below. You can check them out and see what other items they can engrave for you and just make something very, very special. And now let's go ahead and get on. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, please subscribe. I just want to talk with you all about originals, but mainly why I've changed my mind about reissues. I think reissues are getting better and better. But first off, let me just show you these records. This is the Stooges Fun House. This is an original. And I've always appreciated originals because look how cool this is. It's been around for a very long time. It's a great record. The originals always sound fantastic. I say always, but that's not really true. How hard is it to find a copy of this record in really good shape that doesn't have the pops and clicks and skips, you know, or a trashed cover? This took me a very long time to find. I'm glad I have it in my collection. I wouldn't trade it for anything. You know, originals are cool that way, but it took me a very long time to get that one. Same goes for this. Etta James at Last. This is a beautiful record I had been wanting for a long time, and they do have a reissue of it, but for some reason, for me, I just love the look of this aged record. I love the way it aged. I think it's beautiful, and it sounds incredible. So for me, it took a very long time, but having this original was worth the wait. But it was a wait. It's hard to find in good shape. It's hard to find covers that look that good, records that don't have scratches. Here is an example of something. This is the Sidewinder by Leigh Morgan, and it is one of the best sounding records I have in my collection because it is a first press. It was not expensive because someone wrote their name in crayon on here, and I'm not tempted to remove it. I don't really know how to remove crayon, but anyway, it is a killer sounding record, but it is in really bad shape, and it was so hard to find. I don't think I could ever upgrade this one because it's just so hard to find and so expensive when you do find it. So I'm glad to have this one for $10. Sounds killer. But that one was $10. For about $20 to $25, here is a reissue. It's not of the Sidewinder, but it's of the Cooker. Another very expensive record if you want to pay for a first press. I know first presses sounded killer. I know they sound great. However, this sounds really good too. and it was a lot less expensive. And let me just show you the packaging, because they do such a good job on the packaging on reissues now. This is what they call the Tone Poet series, and they have beautiful pictures, beautiful glossy covers, and they also have 180 gram vinyl that sounds fantastic. And it's just the exact labels, just gorgeous. So, you know, that is a really great way to get a lot of jazz records, and it's probably going to be the way I go with it. I'm probably going to be seeking out beautiful sounding reissues. I just think that is the way to go, because jazz records, when you're looking at first presses, are so expensive, so hard to find. Here's another really good example. I found this. This is not an expensive record. I found this for just a few dollars, and it is a 6i Columbia of the classic Time Out by the Day Brubeck Quartet. And this is one of my favorite jazz records. If you're not into jazz, this is a great introduction record. It's wonderful. However, this 6i Columbia, because of its age, had some clicks and pops. And even though it does sound good, that can be a little distracting. So for a little bit more money, you can get this beautiful reissue, Quality Records pressing. It is a 45 RPM record. This to me is the best sounding record, because you're not getting all those clicks and pops, and you're getting a tremendously beautiful record. The quality is absolutely incredible. Glossy. This one has a gatefold with beautiful pictures, and it is on, I believe it's a 200 gram weight record. It's just a really beautiful replica of the 6i Columbia label. And obviously you are going to be getting up more often to turn the turntable and turn these records over. That is a downside, but this record sounds absolutely incredible. It's worth getting up for. It's worth it. So I really do like the reissue when it comes to that album. Here is another wonderful reissue. You can get the mobile Fidelity reissues. These original master recordings, whether you're getting them from way back like this one probably came out in the 80s, or you're getting the new ones of today, they're reissues that are worth having. They're absolutely incredible sounding and such high quality. You're getting really great cardboard stock. You're getting really thick, beautiful records. And I love Help. I think this one sounds really great on the original master recording. Here is an obscure record that I've never seen out in the wild, but a reissue. Thanks to reissues, I now have this. This is Thrillington, and this is an obscure Paul McCartney record that you never see out in the wild. It came out in the 70s. If you do see it, it's going to be very expensive. He went under the name of Percy Thrillington for this. It's basically a musical of the album Ram, and it's really good. Hard to find. It would be hard to find in good condition. It would be hard to find at an affordable price. It's just hard to find, period, because it's, like I said, it's obscure. But look what I got. This is a beautiful reissue. It's got that retro purple capital label, but it's got a beautiful color vinyl. So that to me, and for I think $25 to $30, is a beautiful way to have this Paul McCartney album. So what's not to love about that reissue? As you can see behind me, I've got the Beatles mono copy box set that came out in 2014. You're not going to get better sounding mono pressings unless you go all the way back to UK first press mono records. These were done absolutely beautifully. Also, Queen records. I've got this box set right here behind me. Let me just show you these. This is the album Jazz. It's called Half Speed Mastered. Absolutely beautiful. Gatefold. This is a wonderful quality cover. And inside, it has the insert that you would want, but it's also on a beautiful pink vinyl. And this record sounds amazing. This whole box set of Queen is absolutely great. That half-speed mastering at Abbey Road is wonderful. And I don't have any of the original Queen albums, but I cannot imagine that they sound that much better than what this is. And you're getting these at tremendous cost. It's just really not expensive, but it sounds absolutely fantastic. And I got a really great deal on this box set. So thank you from Brian from Tennessee for hooking me up with that wonderful box set. Here is another wonderful record that is a reissue. This is Ozzy Osbourne's No More Tears. And you know, you can buy the original on 1 LP for a very high price. However, they have recently put out an Ozzy Osbourne box set, and this came in the box set for the first time ever. There is a gatefold because they put it on 2 LPs. So this is a tremendous record, and it sounds better than the original because they put it on 2 LPs. And look at this beautiful vinyl they put it on. So this is an incredible record, and I think pretty soon, even if you're not wanting to buy that box set, because the box set was expensive, if you're not wanting to buy the box set, you're going to be able to buy a reissue. I'm assuming that's going to be coming up right away, where they're going to start selling these separately. Another great reissue that I think is better than the original. I've always had the original. I always loved it. I have the Japanese version of it as well. But this is from Intervention Records. It is Billy Squire's Don't Say No. And this one will just melt your brain. It's so good. It is a fantastic copy of this record. And I cannot, I just absolutely love it. I think it's fantastic. So special thank you to Rockoli Records. Jacob at Rockoli Records showed this on his video, and because this is a record I absolutely love, I ordered it. And I mean, it absolutely just is a killer reissue of this record. It never sounded better, so I really highly recommend that one. And finally, as far as jazz records go, In a Silent Way is a killer reissue. You know, you can look for these jazz records all you want in the wild, and they're so hard to find in good shape, and they're so expensive. But here we are again, a mobile Fidelity release, an original master recording of a terrific album, and it sounds great. So I guess what I'm trying to say here is we've got Beatles reissues that have been coming out that sound really great. Paul McCartney reissues that are done very well. We've got records that have some of the most beautiful vinyl. You know, if you're into that. I know I love black. I think black's the classic. But I really do enjoy having these premium looking records. It's absolutely gorgeous. They're 180 gram vinyl, so they feel really sturdy. We are just getting so much wonderful quality now. And I just can't recommend a lot of these reissues. Do your research. Not all of them are great. Some sound terrible. Some of them are digital and they're just basically CDs on vinyl. But if you can really do your research, you can get really amazing reissues. They're less expensive. They feel very high quality. And I'm just so thankful that some of these companies are going the extra mile and they're giving us these tremendous options. Obviously, I am never going to diss an original. If you can find one in great shape for a great price, go for it. Originals will rarely let you down. But I'm so thankful now that we have absolutely wonderful reissues that we can purchase as well to keep costs down, to keep quality up, hopefully. And I'm just hoping it gets better and better. So that is my video for this week. Let me know what you think. Do you like the reissues? Do you like originals? Let me know your thoughts. I will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.